Hello Pisces, welcome to your October romance reading. I trust you guys had a wonderful September and are gearing up for October. Do keep in mind that during September we had a couple of eclipses and lots of planetary action. In essence, it has taken things out of our lives that no longer serve us and eventually will replace it with things that do, that set us on our life path or that resonate with our soul one way or the other. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading for the sun sign of Pisces, the moon sign, and the rising sign. If it doesn't seem to resonate with you and you would like a private reading, please click the link below. It takes you to my blog where you can see the different readings that I offer. This also has a link up here that will take you to the page where all my readings are expressed. Or you can write to me at my address right along here and I will send you an introductory email that explains all of my readings. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for your constant support with your shares, your likes, your comments. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all of you that are on my patrons page, all of you that have contacted me for a private reading, and those of you that support me by listening to the commercials. So onward with the reading, and thank you again for being a part of my YouTube family. Well, Pisces, the general energy that is signifying you this month is the King of Wands. For those of you that are single, there may be a fire sign that expresses some interest in you for the month of October. If you are in a relationship, your relationship is going to move forward because the kings all move energy forward. And this king in particular, he is very fiery in nature. He's very sensual and sexual, and he will fire you up this month. So whether you're a male or a female, you're going to have a lot of fire energy in you this month. For some of you, you're getting over some disappointments when it comes to romance. Either some of you have just broken up with someone and that energy is moving away from you. You're moving that energy forward. But you are going through a bit of despair because you're spending too much time looking at the relationship that ended, relationships in the past, the things that have gone awry in your relationship. Now keep in mind that the eclipses have done that. All the planetary motions that we've had here recently have made us focus on these things so that we can see them for what they were, so that we can see the part that we played in them, and then release it and learn from it. So as we move forward with our new relationship or with the existing relationship, we don't make the same mistakes. We don't make the same choices because sometimes we see them as a mistake, but actually they're lessons. So once you learn from it, you tend not to go there again. And maybe you need to start looking at the relationship that's still there, that's still surviving. After all of this that has happened to you, you still have something there. If you are single and looking, there's someone that's coming that will be perfectly matched for you, but don't spend too much time looking at the things that have ended because you might miss the person when they do arrive. It'll just go unnoticed because you're still worried about what's happened in the past. And for those of you that are in a relationship, there is still some things that can be salvaged from the relationship. Not all is lost. So unless you truly want to end things with a relationship, then you still have things that can be salvaged from it. And some of you are still in the relationship, but you're thinking about past situations that have happened in your life, and you need to move away from that energy. So perhaps the King of Wands is there to help you push your energy forward and forget the past, because you must, okay? The energy above you is justice. So some of you are going through some legal ramifications now due to the separations. Maybe it's a divorce. Some of you, perhaps you're getting married, but your thoughts are lingering on a past relationship. Perhaps it's coming up at this point in your life. You need to bring balance into your life. That's what's going to help you move away from this despair or from thinking about, you know, your cup half full or half empty when it's half full, something like that. They like to say about that card. I consider it the card of despair, of heartbreak, of thinking about a past relationship that fell apart. So you need to move away from that energy, okay? And here's the Justice card right above you. It's energy that you need to bring down into your conscious mind so that you can start to balance your life again, whether you're in a relationship or you're single, so that you can move away from that negative energy and push yourself forward into something positive. The energies that are affecting you, that are starting to move away from you now, is the transformative energy. This is the Death card. So a lot of things are going to be pulled away from your life, and things are going to change as you move forward with this energy this month, whether you're in a relationship or you're single. If you're single, you may not be single for very much longer. And if you're in a relationship, things are going to change. They're going to get better. You're either going to end the relationship, or you're going to move away from this energy that has kept you in despair, that has kept you in that heartbreak situation. The energy that's right beneath you, that's going to be happening in your life at the moment, is the Eight of Wands. So lots of messages are going to be coming through for you, whether it's with your partner or someone new that you're going to meet. Again, a fire sign, very warm, lots of messages about love. So if you're in a relationship and it's trying to end, know that it can be salvaged. Through messages, you will still have communication with this person. Perhaps it's saying that you need to open up channels of communication so that you can try to salvage the relationship. For some of you, Pisces. Some of you, it's definitely ending with this Justice card. Some of you may be meeting an air sign or a fire sign that you can be compatible with. As you move forward into the future, you're getting the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone that's very impulsive, very fiery in nature. She's very creative. And she's very dedicated to family, to creating new ways of coming together with a partner. So some of you are going to be meeting either a male fire sign or a female fire sign, because you have the couple here. They like to push energy forward. They're very creative, very warm, very sensual and sexual. So the person that you're going to be meeting is going to be like that, or you are ending a relationship with someone like that. Because it's here on the table, I don't know. This is not a personal reading. It's a general reading, so I can't tell the difference. I just have to say it like it is. The energy that's showing for you at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. This is very protective energy. You're protecting yourself from a lot of negative energy, people that are competing with you, people that are trying to knock you off your position of advantage somehow, so you feel like you're battling it out with others. So for some of you, you may have been having lots of battles with your mate if you are in a relationship, and that may be why you're in despair, or why maybe even thoughts of separation are coming through for you. But remember, you can salvage this, okay? By clear communication. You may be receiving messages from someone else. Maybe someone else has come into your life, and that's what the transformation is all about. One relationship to another. Keep in mind that your relationship can be salvaged, and before you can hook up with someone else, you need to let some time pass to make sure that that is what you want in your life. Get to know these people that are coming into your life. Or if it's energy that's representing you, you're going to come up with creative ideas and you're going to move them forward very quickly through the month of October. How you see yourself is the Wheel of Fortune. Right now you see yourself as someone that's going to enact change in your life. You want to. You want it to change. You're trying to rush the seasons, but sometimes you can't. You got to remember that we're all operating on divine timing. We would like to rush things and make things happen. Sometimes we can, and sometimes we'll run into a wall where we can't push the energy forward until the time dictates that we can't. How others see you or the environment around you is the Star. You're full of grace. At this time, you're being blessed. Your heart is being held by your guardian angel, and it's trying to heal you somehow from the past pain, from the hurts that you have been through. Your fears and your hopes are that you can be a good, intuitive, and loving person towards your mate and your family. You may have a mother that will figure prominently again for the month of October for you. She may help you with this situation that you're having with your mate, or this could be representing you as a very nurturing and loving person this month towards your mate and your family. If you are single, again, this could be someone that's coming into your life. Water sign or fire sign. It's what's showing here. The outcome card for your reading for the month of October is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is triumph. It's someone that's worked very, very hard, that's battled, in order to move their relationship forward, in order to be happy, to be triumphant in what they're desiring to materialize. And you've got the 6, so the 6 is very good energy for being able to do so. So whatever you embark on for the month of October, I think you're going to be very happy when the month is over, because it shows that you're going to be triumphant. So you're going to win over this energy that has had you down, Pisces. This transformation that's coming through is going to be a wonderful thing for you, because you're going to have a lot of fire energy to move it forward, to get things done. There's going to be lots of messages that either you will be sending out to someone else or someone is sending it to you. And it may come all of a sudden. It may throw you off balance as well, because all of a sudden somebody might, if you're single especially, you might meet someone that really throws you for a loop. If you are married, they're asking you, or in a relationship with someone, to express your love. Go ahead and make this romantic gesture. So be sure that you express your love to your mate during this month, because it's going to be very important. If you are single, you may set your sights on someone that is not going to return your love. But there is new love that's on the horizon, so be careful. The first person may not be the one, but then you'll meet someone else and boom, that'll be the one. For some of you, you need to reconsider, especially if you're trying to leave a relationship or breaking up because you've had several disappointments within that relationship. Again, that Justice card expresses that some of you may be thinking about divorce or separation. Reconsider. Spend some more time communicating and trying to figure out how you can salvage the relationship before you push ahead with that energy. Again, you're being affected this month, as the magic mirrors are telling me that there's an eclipse. Eclipses have had a lot of influence in your life. And recently we've had many of them. In the last 6 months, we've had a ton of eclipses. Whether they were lunar eclipses or sun eclipses, either way, we've been affected by them. So try to work through this energy before you make any major changes in your life, because you may find that you've been hasty. Remember, you have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the reading. Both of them are super impulsive. They move energy forward. That's what they do. They create the thought and then they bring it to fruition. They move it forward. So, and sometimes they're very impulsive, and they, in hindsight, they'll say, shit, why did I do that? But that's what fire is all about. It just goes out of control. So you need to remember that you have to check yourself, okay? Don't allow yourself to get crazy this month. The sign that's going to affect you is Scorpio. This energy is intense. So you could become very intense, just like the fire energy. It's thoughtful and magnetically charming, but also secretive and very possessive. So you may be going through some of these emotions while you are dealing with your partner or meeting new people during the month of October. Remember that everyone needs room to breathe. If you become too possessive too soon, you will lose a new partner if you're meeting someone new. And if you are in a relationship, jealousy, possessiveness, secretive, being deep and mysterious sometimes doesn't work for everyone. So try to relax that. The planet that is affecting you is Jupiter. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Jupiter is the planet of the fire signs. So you may be gifted or expand energy during the month because of the planet Jupiter. If it expands your possessiveness or impulsiveness, be very careful. Try to keep that under control, because it can do that as well. The 5th house is the house that's going to be affected, and this is the house of romance. It's the house of friends, relationships, what people see, and the impression that you give. I guess you wouldn't consider it the house of relationships, but it's the house of friendships where relationships can form. It's the house of Libra, the 5th house. So Libra, again, was shown here as the Justice card, as it does represent the sign of Libra. So the 5th house is what people see and the impression that you give them. Oh, sorry, it's the 1st house. I was like, what? That's the 1st house. So, blooper, forgive me. The 1st house, this is your rising sign. This is how you are seen by others, the first impression that you give other people. So this is the house that's being affected, how you come off to other people. So be careful. Again, Jupiter is going to expand energy. Scorpio is going to make you very possessive and mysterious. And the fire that you have in your reading this month is going to make you very impulsive. So be very careful that you don't give someone new, if you are single and looking, the wrong impression, because you're being affected by a lot of fire this month. And if you are in a relationship, be careful you don't push away your partner and create even more discord within the relationship because of the fire that's being enacted in your chart this month. All right, guys, I love you. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and talk to you again next month. Bye for now.